Well done, you. Let's get to today's Daily Dish. An Orangutan Rescue Center in Indonesia posted a video of TikTok showing how they teach the animals to be afraid of the snakes in the wild. Now, that may seem crazy, but the rescue says faking an attack with a rubber snake is the best way to teach the orangutan to learn they're dangerous. Yeah. This clip has nearly 9 million views. Wow. So are they kind of terrorizing the,
Well, I think what they're trying to show for the orangutan, and by the way,
to go back into the wild, obviously, they need to be safe.
And they've got to let them know these are some hazards you've got when you go out into the wild again. I would imagine that'd be kind of tough to do, to get them to adapt to, getting out into the wild when they haven't been out in the wild.
Because they are curious anyway.
Yeah,
so curious
exactly.
creatures anyway.
And plus, they've got those long arms that are wonderful. I wish I had, there are times, like when you're sitting on one side of the table, you want to reach over there and get something, maybe the pepper or something like that. Wouldn't it be nice to have orangutan arms where you can just reach over there and just grab it real fast?
Can you all get a close-up of my face?
Anyway, so I always thought that it would be really dangerous to have people, to have animals that are like in captivity or whatever be re-released. Now, if it's re-released, it's different because they've already been out there. But if they haven't ever been out into the wild, you've got to teach them a lot of things about what to expect.
They got to have some skills.
You got to believe that, and lay off certain things like snakes that are poisonous.
Well, a comedy satire series, Servant of the People, which stars former actor and current Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky, is available now on Netflix in the U.S. The show aired back in 2015 to 2019 in the Ukraine. Zelensky played, at that time, a teacher who unexpectedly becomes president, and after a video of him complaining about corruption. So, of course, now he is the actual president. So
yeah, it's like fiction comes to life. I mean, it's he was an actor for a few years, I guess, right? And
he's done stand-up comic,
stand-up comic and everything. So he seems like a pretty talented guy. And now, obviously, things are a lot more serious. And he's gotten a lot more serious, too. But, if this, seriously, if any proceeds from Netflix go to help support the Ukraine, I'm all for it.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
I'm all for it. Let's bring out all of his old, movies and TV shows or whatever else he had. So it'd be
really
cool.
Powerful use of talent. Well, we have an update for you on a story from last November. There was a couple in New Zealand, and they just learned the truth about what they found in their garden. That's Colleen and Donna. And so they had Doug the potato, they named it Doug after digging it up last August. It weighed 17 pounds, so they contacted Guinness Book of World Records to see if Doug was the largest potato. And Guinness said, sorry, dudes, Doug is not a potato even after all. It is a tuber of some, what, isn't a potato a tuber? Anyway, it grew out of a gourd. So, Doug, bless your heart.
So I think it's in the potato family. It looked like a funky fruit or a funky tater that maybe I could have used for my funky fruit segment. That still was monstrous. I mean, it was just a huge thing. So, I mean,
17 pounds.
I'm giving him credit for having, how about the biggest one this year? There you go.
Yes, absolutely. Whatever. But who knew that could grow out of a gourd? That's scary.
So basically, that was pretty good size thing out of a gourd, isn't it? Interesting.